Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So I want to look today at the comparison between the pinpoint stance on your serve and the platform stance where the feet start and stay farther apart from one another. More than anything, you guys most likely have your specific style of stance, but I want to bring out the pros and cons on these two stances just to make you guys more aware of your own serves. And if you're in a stage right now where you might be in between these two styles, maybe this video hopefully helps steer you in the right direction. Okay, so let's look first at the pinpoint stance. And this is one where the feet, right before I go up to the ball, are very close together. We can achieve this one of two ways. Most players you guys see on tour or just solid club level players that are hitting this well, they start with the feet apart, and this is that step up serve that brings them into this pinpoint stance. Some players like Monfils, you guys are seeing him already with the feet very close together. And that gets me into, kind of my first thought on the pinpoint stance. When I get some of my lessons trying to stand with their feet this close together, just to test them, they tend to be a little bit off balance. So I think with the pinpoint stance, if this is something that you guys are looking to, either get better at or use in your game, I personally would suggest using the step up to get yourselves into that pinpoint stance. You just start on better balance. It's just a better feel at the start of this service motion. Okay, so a couple of the pros or advantages of the pinpoint stance. First, you guys tend to be very explosive because as that right foot comes up near the left foot, I always feel like a player in this position has this feeling that they've got to go vertical. Because the feet are so close together, it doesn't give them the ability to jump forward as much. It's more this feeling that they've got to go up. And as we all know, going up on the service motion is really, really key to hitting a big, successful serve. So I love the fact that I see a really explosive, well-balanced move going up to the ball for that pinpoint stance. Couple of the cons on that though, first and foremost being that I tend to see a lot more foot faults out of players that have this action. And usually it's that player that steps up, they don't know where to stop the right foot, and it tends to drift up onto the baseline, if not a little bit past the baseline. So be very aware of that. I want you guys, when you use a pinpoint stance and the step up to get there, really feel like the right foot goes forward but gets in behind that left foot. And I think you guys from there, again, that's a very explosive way to get going up to the tennis ball. All right, Isner uses that, Roddick used that. It's definitely a style that I am a big fan of. It's not personally my style, but absolutely that's a great service stance. The platform stance. Federer, Djokovic, the feet tend to start more shoulder width apart, and the action to the ball is with the feet still at that same distance apart. Okay, so I tend to see players that, just at the start of their action tend to be a little more comfortable, a little more balanced, so that's a big advantage to me on this serve. Kind of contrary to what I felt I was giving a bonus to on the platform is players that come out of this platform stance do have a tendency to want to push off forward a little more and not as much up. So be aware of that. Still try to get the legs driving you up out of your platform stance instead of forward. And last but not least, this stance tends to have that bonus of not making me foot fault as much. Because my feet are staying stable, even as my knees bend and as I jump up to hit, I'm not moving my footwork, okay? So therefore, it becomes almost impossible for me to step over this line with the left or the right foot. Okay, so those two stances obviously though are the most popular out there. You're seeing pretty much every pro on tour use one or the other. If you guys are unaware of what style fits you best, I'd highly suggest going out there and trying 50 serves with each style. See which one just feels better. A lot of times comfortability is the key. Whatever feels better to you guys is probably the one you should be using. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. Hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please do so. And go ahead and check out any of our free courses that we've produced. You can find those below me. I think you guys will find those extremely helpful as well. All right, and until next time, enjoy, and I'll see you soon.